Hey guys, let's make one of my family favorite dishes, which is called frango maricas, and we're going to be doing my mother's recipe. Frango maricas is basically a type of roasted chicken, and translated by Latin, it literally means gay chicken, and you understand why. Please, gay community, do not be offended by this. You will understand why, and hopefully you will find it funny. This dish takes usually around an hour and a half to make, the chicken itself, because it needs to stay in the oven for an hour and 14 minutes, but it's split by 3. I will show you how. We're going to be using a whole chicken, and I always go for like the extra large because people eat a lot in my house. What can I say? First and foremost, you preheat the oven. I do it 190 degrees. That's how my mama taught me. Make sure you get all of those little like things from the feathers. I have no idea how you guys call this, I'm sorry. Make sure you take all of it. My mother used to always cut like the butt, like this little area here of the chicken, but we don't, because we don't care. Like, she doesn't like the flavor of it. So regarding prepping, we actually don't need that many ingredients. All you're gonna use is olive oil, lemons in case, because it's a big chicken, I'm gonna be using 3, and of course salt. That is it. Like, we don't need fancy shemangings and whatever. Wash your lemons. And now I'm just gonna cut these bottom parts and then in half. You don't really need to cut these little corners, but it's just easier, and you will see why. Set them to the side. Next step is a little bit messy. You're gonna pick up your salt and you're gonna rub it all around the chicken. Imagine that you are putting some sun cream or sunscreen to your child's body. One side, make sure you get the wings, you get the legs, everything. Then you turn to the other side, rub it again. All on the back, legs, wings, and turn it back again. Wash your hands. You're done with the salt. Now the next step is the step that basically gives it the name of gay chicken. So you turn the butthole to you, then you pick up the lemons, and can you guess what we're gonna do? You're gonna shove them inside through the butthole. Make sure you don't tear the skin of the chicken. You will, once it's done. Once it goes into the oven, basically all the juices from the lemon will mix with the chicken. It's gonna be divine. Sometimes simple is the best. And I will say, because in my household, like, everybody's happy when I make this, and my husband requests this dish many times. There you go. Not ruin the skin. That's what he said. Oh. Wash your hands again. Last step before going into the oven. Olive oil. And you ask, what's the amount? It's Here you go. This is how your chicken is supposed to look like. It's that simple. Put it in the oven and mark half an hour. Done. So what's going to happen is that we are going to roast it for half an hour, take it out, turn it over, go back into the oven for another half an hour, take it out, turn it back again to be facing, up, like belly up, and you will leave for 15 minutes then. And that's it. The last 15 minutes, the chicken is technically already fully cooked, but it's just to make the skin crispy. And this pairs really well with rice. And right now I don't have traditional Portuguese rice, but I do have a massive bag of Japanese sticky rice, so that's what I'm going to be making. Wait. Since, we are just making lunch, it takes around an hour, 14 minutes to roast the chicken. I will take advantage now to start doing the rice for the kids, because I can't eat rice yet. It's not part of my nutrition plan yet, but the kids do. So I'm going to be making some rice. And because we are making Japanese rice, it takes a little bit more prep than other rices. And I'm going to show you. Get a bowl. Get a bowl. I sounded Italian. Get the bowl. Supposed to be cups, whatever. I use mugs. I don't care. I'm gonna get one mug, cup, whatever, of Japanese short grain rice. Now we're gonna wash it. Wash the rice, or you're gonna have angry Mulan man telling him I'm gonna be washing it Usually I wash it 3 times before letting it soak. It needs to soak. I learned it the hard way. And I wash it 3 times. You see that the water is getting like all the starch. This white water is actually fantastic to water your plants. Proper rinsing all of it, you know, you just need to get your hands in there. Since we are shoving our hands everywhere in this meal, you know, might as well just... Second wash. It is much cleaner, but you still can see the water a little bit white. And third and final wash, because now you see the water is practically clear. Now let's get the filtered water. I'm gonna do a full mug, cup, whatever, here. And I think the measurement is like 1/3 of a cup or something like that. So I just try to see the middle of the mug and do a little bit less. It's good enough. I'll make sure the entire rice is inside the water, soaking it. And now you need to leave it here for at least 20 minutes soaking. Really do this, otherwise you're going to be eating rocks instead of rice. We're going to leave it here for 20 minutes. Hey Siri, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
I have permission now to eat broccoli. So I'm going to boil some broccoli for me and the boys. I haven't eaten broccoli in so long, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to eat you. This dish is good with like any salad, veggies. We love veggies in this house. I love salads and veggies. I like to think that we are quite a healthy household. And my kids are really used to, you know, eating a bit of everything. They love fish, seafood. There are certain seafoods they're still like, I'm not sure. But that's because we live here in the UK. And here, people don't really eat a lot of fish or seafood. And if they do, it's always like fried fish. You know, it's just, you have a notion around you. Why don't you just use it? Really neat trick that sometimes I do. If you cook chicken from different days and you still have the carcass of the chicken, if you just boil it, you can use the water with the broth from the chicken to like cook your rice in it, and honestly it tastes so freaking good, so bloody delicious. Saving this for soups. Don't waste this. This is gold for soup. Done. I'm only gonna actually boil them, you know, once we are at this like almost halfway, or a little bit further from halfway of the chickens. Well, that's it. First half an hour is done. Let's get the chicken. This is the tricky part because you don't want to tear the skin, but many times I do. Woo! See? Just tore its butthole. Into the oven it goes for another half an hour. Now we can start on the rice cooking part. It's been also 20 minutes. You see that the rice looks slightly different because it's starting to open up. And I'm gonna cheat because I can. And I'm gonna be using my Thermomix. All I'm gonna be doing is dump this here. I know Japanese rice, you're not supposed to season nothing. I am Portuguese, so a little bit of salt, a little bit of olive oil. I don't need to mix it because the Thermomix will do it for me. To the rice option, and it cooks the rice in like 28 minutes, 29? 29. I do know how to cook rice in a pan, but I have this, so why not? Second part is done, and I'm also boiling the broccoli now, and the rice just finished boiling as well, so rice is done. Final turn, be careful. Now all the juices are starting to come out, which is great. Woo! Our last roasting session is 15 minutes. Let's go. The broccoli is boiling, and this is how the rice looks. I know, it's beautiful. Believe me, the juices of the chicken in this rice is just divine. The juices of the chicken are starting to all mix, which is beautiful. And now we're just getting to the last phase, which is the skin to be crispy. And we're done. The chicken is ready. The broccoli is also ready. And this is how it's supposed to look like. It's them to get all the juices, and it's Perfection. Try to take them out without, you know, ruining the skin. Is it good?
Sí.
You guys, no complaints. Let's do a taste test. Perfection. Try it. Believe me, it's delicious.